Starport hitting at the top. Gateway hidden over here as well, probably to accelerate warp-ins.
This looks like a PvP right now.
Yeah.
All right.
Deer coming with some plans.
Oh, this is exciting. This is not something that you see. The Twilight is a very normal opener. Obviously, we see a lot of Blink openers. Oh my God, he's going to scout that as well.
This is not finished yet.
Oh, that's crazy.
Say goodbye to your...
Oh, that's funny that it attacked.
I didn't even realize what was going on at first.
Yeah. That is really funny. And now, because he didn't finish the Shade, the Dark Shrine gets scouted. Yeah. I want you guys to just...
This is the butterfly effect of bad gameplay here.
This is the biggest butterfly effect I've ever seen.
Yeah.
So it looks like he wants to go in... Wait, is he going to go into a BC? That's wild. I thought maybe he was going to go Lib Range or something, but look, just... If he had not finished the Shade, if he had been a little bit quicker and canceled that Shade, he would have killed the SCV, and the Dark Shrine would not have been scouted. Instead, the Dark Shrine is scouted. Okay, so a Banshee being made, but he has the Fusion Core, so I'm really excited to see what he wants to get out of this. Obviously, the most recent patch, for anyone who did not know, changed some upgrades into the Fusion Core, so it's a little bit easier to do things like upgrade Liberators. But yeah, it's going to be a BC, which is... I'm not sure exactly what I'm looking at, which excites me.
So,
and the thing is, the Fusion Core could mean multiple things.
He's going for a 2-base push, basically. He wants the BC to soak damage. Whoop.
This is really funny.
Did that come out over there?
I love it. Okay, so the BC going to go ahead and put some pressure on. These Stalkers are going to have to get recalled, I think.
Yeah, but here's the thing. The push is going to come up here in the front, and then there's nowhere to move these Stalkers around.
Yeah.
And he just moves the BC back.
Yeah, the BC is very annoying, but it takes a long time to kill.
He needs to pull these Stalkers back.
Dude, there's 2 shield batteries here. He needs to utilize them before they die.
I know.
He's going to stop this army. And look at this. The BC comes back in. He's like, got a pincer.
One Colossus coming in over here.
I think Deer is a bit confused right now.
Well, I can't really blame him for that. This is crazy what we're seeing.
Oh my God. And the Reaper wall getting punished once again. This is just a wild, wild game.
I mean, there's so much infrastructure getting obliterated just on the...
He has no Cybernetics core anymore, by the way. Oh, his Disruptor died.
I didn't notice that. Did that get destroyed as well?
Yeah, the Cybernetics core is gone. So he cannot even make Stalkers. It's all so sad. It's all so sad.
Oh my God. Well, I don't think there's any way to recover. This
looks real bad. I have not seen this strategy ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Well, we've had some
like maybe this is something that exists, but I don't know. It feels like Deer doesn't know either. That's what it feels like watching this, because I almost feel like I'm watching a broken computer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know,
like, normally you hit positions where you kind of know what to do and you're being very active and stuff. Instead, like, all his stuff's just sitting there and he's, like, just randomly throwing, like, a disruption ball down the ramp and it's not working.
Yeah.
And, like...
The Colossus came out seeming to not answer anything as bunkers finished.
Yeah.
The Stalkers went right back to try to fight the Battlecruisers, well, a Battlecruiser, I should say. Well, he just set up camp right at the entrance. One thing we are seeing very popular today is the usage of bunkers to just fortify positions. This actually
that's super cool.
This strategy was actually one of the oldest strategies ever in StarCraft. It was used in StarCraft 1, is you just sprung bunkers outside their base and set up tanks and just slow push from there. And
map makers fix it so that would never be used again. Look at that. He jumps the BC down to the SCVs to repair. I love it.
Beautiful. You know, we saw BCs used a lot against Zerg last year because you could just keep doing damage and then jump it back home and repair it and then send it out again.
Yeah,
you could do that here.
You still see it too.
Yeah, but it's the same idea as here. You just jump it to the SCVs, repair it. It's like, how many probes and stalkers and sentries did this kill?
And you don't actually want stalkers against this comp as much, right? It's like bunkers and siege tanks. That doesn't feel like it's a very valuable unit.
So there's going to be a counterattack here. I'm not clear on what this is going to do, though.
No, he doesn't have enough to kill him. Like, I mean, you have to do something. You can't just sit in your main base. So, kudos to him for being out here and trying it.
He's 25 workers to 69. GG. I mean,
Fleet beacon.
here we go.
Okay. I think it's going to be
map.
Tempest.
Yeah, well, when we first had our a game with us.
Oh!
Oh, man. Deer.
Making quite a few gateway units right now, maybe to put some pressure on at the same time. Oh, he actually has the Tempest with the army.
Now, I didn't expect this.
No,
but
I didn't either. This is cool, though. I like it. You can really defend the Tempest a lot extra right there. Very interesting strategy.
Is the ground army strong enough to really complement the Tempest here?
Well, he added a few gates, so after he gets a couple rounds, yeah, I think it's going to do all right.
Because right now it's 2 Stalkers and a Sentry.
Yeah, it's going to be, but he has like 4 gates now, I want to say. So you add in like 4 more Stalkers to this, right?
Ooh.
And the Tempests don't do nothing. See? They do something. Aha!
Well, the 3rd is done, but there's no SCVs there.
You really...
This is,
oh, sorry.
no, you're fine. I was just going to say, this is like basically a push from the Protoss.
Yeah. No,
which you don't normally see in this matchup. The Protoss is not normally pushing the Terran, but I guess here we are.
This is pretty similar to Classics cheese that we saw last year.
Tempest 3-shot a Cyclone, right?
It's 3 or 4, I believe.
I'm actually just not sure. We don't get to see these kind of engagements that often.
But Kier right now, he's waiting to make sure he has enough to lock on and really, really punish here. I believe he has 4 Cyclones right now, and he's done the upgrade. I really like how he's just waiting far back. He's like, yeah, I'm going to lose a little bit, but we have to have this engagement perfect.
And 3 is a great number here. Already he's just one-shotting the SCVs. Now there's going to be a moment where Terran is going to pull the trigger and dive, and that's when these Tempests need to be over the shield batteries immediately. And does he do it?
Gets one of them. All right, the army actually coming up now.
Is this army?
Oh, he gets another one. Very well done.
Is this army good enough to do anything?
No, it doesn't seem like it. It doesn't seem like it. I think he dealt with this just perfectly. He has so many Cyclones in here, a fair amount of Marines as well.
Okay, so the 2 Tempests already taken out. There's another one that's going to merge in here with the rest. Is there a Sentry with this army? I don't see one.
There was, and it's dead.
Because, you know, a force field that blocks that, you know, anything on the ramp that would be huge. But
even a Guardian Shield would have been gigantic here.
He's taking out the shield batteries. There's not going to be much more sustain here on the map.
God, I think that Kier's army is just good enough. This many Cyclones even made the 2nd factory. Oh, this is... What a handsome defense from Kier. Look at that.
Okay, another Tempest
the punishing
is
is
out.
gigantic. Yeah,
he's
got to do that. Yes, 100% finish it. What?
What?
What are we waiting for?
Yeah, I don't know.
He's like, I need 2 more Cyclones in there before I finish that. I don't know, man. I think that was like his best shot.
I'm worried that even though these Tempests are doing a lot of damage to the ground, the overall the rest of the Protoss ground army is too flimsy, you know?
Yeah.
By the way, this is 3 base to 2. I mean, eventually the economy play is going to start to benefit Kier by a lot.
Yeah.
Deer is basically investing in this attack working. Oh my God.
No, the amount of Cyclones is getting so out of control.
Okay,
Look,
I think the strategy is actually just obsolete, is the problem.
Well,
it's cool.
Kier definitely snapped its neck.
Yeah.
And actually, I heard that when this build actually came up last year, a very similar build to this, and if I recall correctly, again, it was Classic that did it. It was on Cyberforest. And I remember SOS said he knew exactly how to kill this, and obviously SOS and Kier were on the same team for a very long time. And it had to do with Cyclones and getting the right amount to lock on to kill the Tempests.
Yeah.
And we see, I mean, he just really leaned on these Cyclones to hold
he's gonna bring this all the way home. Well, SCV's stuck in the back, but you get the idea. He just wants to try to take this fight. He's decided he has an insurmountable lead. He's happy to have SCVs tank damage. And there's just so many Cyclones coming in here, and that should be, I think, GG. I mean,
yeah,
this is
really
so much damage, and again, there's really no way to recover.
Look at that.
Wow.
The lock-on's just dealing ridiculous amounts of damage, and that is going to be that. Kier just with a beautiful hold here.
Yeah, Kier really exhibiting a deep understanding of just the game overall. You know, he's really showing he has the instinct, too.
Yeah.
GG.
Really clean, awesome play.
2-0 lead.